She's got the gold and you're just looking for a way. And don't think you're gonna win the stupid game you're playing. Let me be the one to tell you what you're missing. Let me see if you can even listen. You're gonna try and keep on wishing, but you'll never be better than her. No.
How does DJ, oh no, current energy of DJ VLAD. What's the current energy of DJ VLAD, the blogger? What's the current energy? Of DJ VLAD, the blogger. We have the Fool. Y'all, I feel like he's in a carefree energy. A carefree energy. You know, life is good. Life is great. He's also thinking about collaborating with other people as well. He's also wanting to collaborate or working with someone. He's currently working with someone. I don't know who. It could be a group of people here. You know, and this energy feels like brainstorming, you know? And he also wants to present an offer to someone as well. Y'all, he don't like... he be trying to... He's thinking about lowballing someone. He don't like to pay what he weigh. And that nigga weigh a ton. See, I know, I'm sorry. I told myself I was gonna stay neutral. I told myself I wasn't gonna bring my personal feelings into this. And I'm not. Okay, that's the first and last joke of the night, okay? I promise. Anyway. What else? Yeah, feeling carefree, feeling large and in charge, feeling on top of the world. Sitting on top of the world, top of the world. These are honestly relatively some good cards, some good energy to be in for DJ VLAD. He's thinking about collaborating with people. He has this carefree, you know, sort of energy. You know, thinking about embarking on a new adventure, collaborating with people. Can you clarify the Knight of Cups? Is emotion body you cannot get in? Yeah, he's thinking about offering somebody something, and it's unexpected too. Y'all, the rumors are true. He's very stingy. He's not very generous. You know, he constantly tries to lowball. Jesus. His energy comes off as very, I don't want to say it, and I don't really like to use this word often because it gets overused a lot, but he's coming off as pretty narcissistic. DJ VLAD's energy is coming off as kind of narcissistic, or I don't know. It doesn't feel very. This person's not your friend. This person is very much so for themselves, and I'm not even like, you know, putting my own personal. No, his energy gives that. My next question is emotion body you cannot get in? Don Julio, I don't drink gin. How does DJ VLAD really feel about black people? Oh, all my ladies to the floor. Oh, there might be something involving Sierra or T-Pain. I don't know why I'm picking that up. Sierra, I'm singing her song. Oh, all my ladies to the floor. Oh, how do black people really feel about DJ VLAD? I don't know how to talk to you. You're the only one that truly understands me. Y'all, some people... It's weird. Some black people still think that DJ VLAD is black for something. It's weird. I know that some people thought that he was black before he did his face reveal, which I don't know how. He does not sound black. Just because somebody got a deep voice does not... Okay. He never sounded black to me. I knew that was a damn white man when I first heard his voice. My mom used to watch him. And his voice is attractive. And I remember wondering, like, I wonder what he looks like. But I knew that was a damn white... Come on now. I knew that was a damn white man. He never sounded black to me. But some people think that he's a brother. That's weird. Okay. All my ladies to the floor. Oh. One more. How do black people genuinely feel about VLAD? Okay. How does VLAD TV genuinely feel about black people? My love for you will never change. Your eyes are so enchanting. I wish I could be there for you, but I don't feel ready. I may be running, but my soul wants you only. I love you. I love you more than I will ever let on. I'm gonna start with Vlad's energy, if that's okay with you all. What the fuck is that beeping noise? Y'all, I'm so sorry. I don't know what that noise is, and it just started. I'm gonna start with Vlad's energy, though, if that's okay with y'all. Okay, I don't know so much about this man, so if I'm wrong, you know, let me know in the comments. And if I'm right, let me know in the comments. I love hearing y'all's feedback. Okay, I think that Vlad grew up around a lot of black people. And during like his upbringing, his family, I think that he was very into black culture, and that was out of the norm. He may have honestly been ostracized for that, or it was just something that kind of made him feel not normal, in a sense, around his peers or whatnot. I do think that his love for black people started out genuine, and black culture started out genuine. And he may have probably even dated black women or inquired about black women, like courted them, and they probably didn't want him back in the day. I don't know who he's dated before. I don't know if his dating history is public. I don't know. But I do think that he's tried to like date black women, and they either really didn't give him no play, or I don't know. But I think as time went on, he started getting greedy. And he started developing really narcissistic tendencies, and that's when, you know, all the lowballing started, and that's when the exploitation started, because of money. Okay, come on, Mr. Krabs. When it comes to black people, it's weird. Black people still like giving this man a chance. It feels almost parasocial, almost, and even like coon type. You know, it's weird. It's weird. Some black people don't even pay attention to him as well. Some black people are just tired. They're tired. They don't give a damn about this man. He's not really relevant. And also, I guess the diaspora that he leans more into, like the type of people, it doesn't always appeal to every type of black person. Like, for example, like he interviews the old heads and the gangsters and those sort of figures and demographics don't appeal to all types of black people. So I think there's like a niche group here of black people who give a damn about him and who have their opinions and how they feel. And it's very mixed. It's like, it's weird. And it's like these celebrities or public figures or whatever, they still are on the fence about trusting this man, which is weird. I don't know. It's weird, y'all. It's almost as if it's like bromance. Like it's treading a fine line. It's not giving, oh, you my friend. It's like, I don't know. It's like, I don't know what Vlad does. I don't know what he says, but it's like there's a little bit of building of trust here, and it kind of makes people iffy. But also, it could be like they use this platform for clout, maybe. It's weird. I don't know. It's like the black people go back and forth in their head about Vlad. It's like, should I trust him? Should I not trust him? All these are just rumors. Da, 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 da. It's like, I don't know. It's like low-hanging fruit uses Vlad's platform for clout. Low-hanging fruit, like whatever, child. And Vlad realizes that. That's why he's trying to expand. What's next? I thought he was gonna get some tea. Oh, my next question is he working with the feds to get people caught up? Ooh. Okay, this one didn't want to. Ooh. Now, y'all. Yes. We have a page of wands. We have, yes. Yes, y'all. He be sacrificing these rappers. Yes. It's true. It's motherfucking true. It's true. Not only that, it's like, but y'all get y'all own selves in trouble. It takes two to tango. I do think that there's like a written agreement in regards to Vlad and the feds. I do think that he has signed something at one point that has potentially caused someone to go under. And it could have been just once, but there is a possibility that any other time it was just a coincidence. Yeah. I think there's probably one instance where he set somebody up. And then other times, yeah, it was just a coincidence. Yeah. And he can't even talk about it. I just heard non-disclosure agreement. He can't even talk about it. Nobody can. Does he produce black media? Okay, my next question is, does he produce black media to capitalize off of the black community? Oh, these pop right out. I think I could. Y'all can see that? The Three of Wands, we have the Eight of Cups, and we have the the Four of Cups. Don't this kind of look like him a little bit? Just a little bit. Does VLAD TV produce black media to capitalize off of the black community? To be honest with you, y'all, oh wait, no, it's the Nine of Cups. Sorry. To be honest with you, I think yes. But like I said before, it started out as his love for black stories and music and black music and black culture. It started out as that. And somewhere along the way, he lost the passion and he started worried about, you know, stepping on people's heads to get ahead. He sold out. He sold out. Even though he was never a part of the community, he sold out. I do think that VLAD was meant to, what he's doing now, you know, bringing awareness to things, you know, bridging communities. I think he was meant to do that. But he got lost in the sauce with the Hermit card here. He did have a calling on his life to bridge ethnicities, but yeah. Well, you know, he was meant to have a platform. He was, but you know, greed got the best of him. Should we as consumers trust VLAD TV? Seven of Coins, the Knight of Swords. I think the cards are saying, you know, chew the meat and spit out the bones. I think that sometimes he brings certain people on, like maybe conscious people or something like that, to talk about certain things. Because his platform is not very regulated. It's not very censored. He's not very censored, for whatever reason. And so I do think that, you know, he does his good deed for the day and brings on someone who is knowledgeable, and it's up to the consumer to listen. But other than that, you know, it's like, don't worship him, you know, don't like, basically, I don't know, it's just basically just chewing the meat and spit out the bones when it comes to his content. Should public figures trust VLAD TV? Should public figures trust VLAD TV in general? Hell no. This nigga be lying. This nigga be trying to trick people. He be having people sign agreements and stuff. He may have a lawyer. And people might not even be able to talk to him directly. He may have a whole team that communicates for him. It's hard to get in touch with him. He's aloof. Sometimes he be telling you one thing and then it'd be different once he lures you into his damn studio, bitch, and the cameras start rolling. Yeah. No. You see how these people in this card are sitting across from each other? This person is not covered, this person is covered, and they're clearly, you know, how I look at this scenario is they're being vulnerable with each other, or at least one is, which is the woman, and she's the only one that's not covered. This represents VLAD. This represents the public figures being vulnerable and all that, showing their hand, and this is VLAD, completely masked, not to be trusted. Yeah, it's strictly just business, and public figures should treat it as such. Whether you're there for the clout, whether you're there for, no. And if you trust VLAD, like, you, in order for him to even do quote unquote favors for you, you need to be, I don't know, his kin, like Boosie and all them. Y'all are nothing to him. He's not your friends. Sandalwood. Let's try. Well, I like this one. It smells like a nigga. It smells like Spike. Or is it X or Axe? No, Axe doesn't smell good at all, actually. I take that back. Axe don't smell good. It smells cheap. Y'all know something? Okay. Let me tell y'all something. So, the past few days, like since like last month, I've been getting calls about receiving unemployment benefits, right? And I'm just like, so they're asking me questions. And I'm confused because I'm just like, why are they calling me about unemployment benefits? It seemed weird, right? Because I never, oh, disability benefits. There you go. Because I don't, like, whenever they tell me if I ask me if I have a disability, I say no. Even though I do take like medication, it would classify as a disability, but I don't want to go through that extra process of getting accommodated for anything, especially if I don't need it. So I'm getting calls back to back, different people asking me, oh, I'm calling you about disability benefits. And I'm just like, sometimes I don't answer. Sometimes after they say that, I hang up. And sometimes I entertain the bullshit. So one time I did. One time, for the first time and the last time, I entertained it. And I said, you know what? I could use the extra money, right? So I'm just like, let me go ahead and sign up for this shit. Even though I never really went on like the official website or anything to sign up for any such thing. I'm literally giving away my information. This dude is asking me like, oh, how many years have you worked? Da 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 da. And I'm just like, I've only worked for 2 years. And so it seems like he wasn't understanding what I was saying, which was also weird. Because he was like, what years have you worked? And I'm saying 2014. I mean 2025, 2014, 2025, 2026. I've worked for practically almost 3 years now. And then he's like, and for some reason he didn't understand what I was saying. Like, and so basically where the disconnect was coming from was, I was supposed to have worked for 6 years. And so he said, oh, unfortunately, since you haven't worked for 6 years, you can't apply for benefits. You can't apply for benefits. And I said, okay, cool. And I said, you're not the only one that's called me. Since I don't qualify, can you remove me from any list y'all got going on? He said, yeah, sure. And so, y'all, tell me why today, I don't know what made me look it up, but I looked up, I looked up, why am I getting like spam calls like on my other line, my Obama phone? When this phone is not in usage, I get a lot of calls in Spanish, people texting me in Spanish. I'm like, what the fuck? And I'm just like, is that normal? Like, are they doing it so like to keep my service going? Because this is a government issue phone. And I had to use this phone for the past few days because I lost my other one, but now I have it, which is I'm recording on. Thank God I finally got it back. But yeah, so I had to use this phone for a couple of days, and guess what? I received no calls, like no spam calls, no spam texts, and I think it's because I was actively using my phone and texting and calling and yeah. So anyways, that's what I looked up. I was like, is it normal for me to get spam calls and spam text messages on a government issue phone? And they said yes. And then they also said, and then something else popped up where it said, oh, be aware of spam numbers calling you, and then as soon as you say hello, you hang up, like the phone hangs up. And I said, yeah, I get a few calls like that every now and then on my original phone, and I didn't know those were, you know, spam calls, like to see if there's like an active person using the line, and then they add you to a list so scammers could call you. And so that's when I got to the rabbit hole of, oh shit, they've been calling, the way my identity almost got stolen, and I was so blind I didn't know. Like, and he, like, the person I was talking to, he sounds so like professional, like he sounds so sure, like, oh yeah, we're calling for you, Miss Booker. And I'm just like, oh, and so he sounded so sure, like. And I watch scammer videos all the time. I watch like videos of YouTubers prank calling scammer calls, and you know, sometimes you always get like a South Asian on the phone. This man sounded very sure of himself. He sounded American, you know. Listen, the way God has his hand over my life, because girl, I would have been in a lot of trouble if I didn't work for 6 years, bitch. If I worked for 6 years, bitch, at least 6 years. Anyways, yeah, I just thought that was interesting to share. Okay, I'm a little sleepy, so will he phase out of the public eye? Is what I would like to ask. Will DJ VLAD phase out of the public eye? We have the Justice. We have the 8 of Pentacles. We have the 9 of Cups. To be honest with you, y'all, I think that he's going to be less active. I think he's always going to be around. It's just that he's going to be less active, you know? Kind of like, who's not very active? Kind of like Solange, or, you know, kind of like Solange. Solange hasn't put out music in a long time, but she's still active on social media. She still interacts with her fans. Sometimes she pops out every now and then. SZA too. It's like, it's giving that energy. It's like, I think he's still going to do interviews, right? I think he's still going to do interviews. It's just every now and then when he feels like it. I also think that another scandal is going to come up, and it's going to cause him to disappear. Like, it's going to cause him to kind of not be so active anymore on social media. Yeah, but see, it's like, you know how like when celebrities like face backlash for something, like for example Doja Cat, you know how she faced backlash for stuff, and then she'd be like, oh, I'm taking a break. It's giving that, you know. But then it's like, he don't mean it. Oh, I'm gonna retire, or I'm gonna take a break since y'all don't like me. But he don't mean it. He doesn't mean it. because, you know, in this Justice card, the sword is up. And it's like, y'all, why is it that always when it comes to his energy, it's either these figures in these cards are either like covered, like faceless, or their back is turned towards me? Why? Why is that? Why is it that their whole body is covered in this tarp, or their, or, y'all, this man is fake as fuck. Like, this man is phony. This man is phony. His energy is phony. And it's like, he don't even, also, his energy could be protected too, from, you know, people pulling cards on him as well. The cards may be telling me that his energy is concealed, but I don't feel like a block with his energy, to be honest with you. I don't. It just, this man, he's a phony. He's fake. Yeah, he's fake. He's nobody's friend. What's next for DJ VLAD? He's nobody's motherfucking friend. Nobody's. Alright, that's enough smoke. I'm gonna snuff this out. What's next for DJ VLAD for the future in general? We have the Seven of Cups. I mean, the Seven of Swords. I mean, the Seven of Pentacles. Sorry. What the fuck? I named every single suit except for the Pentacles. Does he have a woman in his life? Anyways, I think that he's going to be in the energy of being practical, being nurturing. Is he a Taurus? Is he a Taurus or have Taurus in his chart? I think that he's going to invest in something, or I think he's going to try and build something, or make something grow. It might be stocks or something, like, but I think he's gonna like invest in something. Also, I do think, is he being sued right now? There might be legal action being taken place against him, or he's gonna take legal action. I also see some depression in his energy. I see some depression in his energy, and it could be the results. It could be because of the results of something not going right or going in his way, going his way, causing him to feel depressed. And I also see him doing something else, doing something new, embarking. Oh, he had the Fool card again. Embarking on something new. I will say this: once he faces adversity, or once he faces a challenge, he doesn't give up. He actually, you know, he may cry about it, you know, he may feel bad about it, but he doesn't stay down for long. Also, there's more like sneaky energy here. There's more sneaky energy here. It's like keeping something hidden, holding back from something. Yeah, but something, I feel like something unexpected is going to come towards him. And I also see a woman in his midst. Hold on, let me see. Is he married? Is DJ VLAD married? While he has referenced, DJ VLAD is not married. While he has referenced being in a long-term relationship and has a family, he has not publicly tied the knot. For a brief, entertaining look into how DJ VLAD... Who is DJ VLAD's partner? Okay, so now it's saying that he is married. I'm confused. And her name is Sasha Dynamite. Let me see. What is the picture? Did DJ VLAD date a black woman?
Marvin Gaye, his first wife, who was Anna Ruby Gordy.
Yeah, this kind of looks like his wife too, this woman. Y'all, I don't think they're happy in the relationship either. I don't think they're happy. I think there's some trouble in paradise. And y'all, never mind. He might be cheating. I'm gonna just leave it at that. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys next time. Okay, bye.